Have you ever wondered why some people, despite being wealthy, are not genuinely happy? Or why some individuals, despite their humble means, seem to exude joy and contentment? In seeking the answer, we will explore the complex relationship between wealth and emotional intelligence. You see, wealth in itself doesn't guarantee happiness. Sure, it can provide comfort and security, but it doesn't automatically translate into joy and contentment. Consider the biblical tale of King Solomon, one of the wealthiest and most powerful kings, who had all the riches one could dream of. Yet he found that true contentment lay not in his gold and silver, but in wisdom and understanding. His wealth did not bring him everlasting happiness, but his pursuit of knowledge and insight did. Let's take a closer look at this. Picture a successful entrepreneur. They've built a thriving business, amassed a significant fortune, and are respected in their industry. But ask yourself this: does their wealth make them happy? The answer may surprise you. What often sets these successful individuals apart is not just their financial success, but their emotional intelligence. They can recognize, understand, and manage their own emotions and empathize with the emotions of others. This emotional awareness allows them to navigate life's ups and downs, maintain strong relationships, and ultimately find contentment. On the other hand, think about someone you might know who isn't particularly wealthy, but always seems to be happy. They may not have a lot of material possessions, but they have a wealth of emotional intelligence. They understand that happiness isn't about what you have, but about how you perceive and react to the world around you. So, the essence of the matter is this: emotional intelligence is a key ingredient in the recipe for a fulfilling and joyful life. It's about understanding and managing our emotions effectively. It's not just about accumulating wealth, it's about building emotional wealth. This realization can be transformative. It can shift your perspective from simply chasing wealth to nurturing your emotional intelligence. And that is a true secret to lasting happiness and success. So it's not just about accumulating wealth, it's about understanding and managing our emotions effectively. Remember, you have the power to change your life and your family's story. Believe in your potential to achieve both wealth and happiness. Don't hesitate, take action now. Follow the tips in this video and others on our channel. You are a step away from transforming your world. So it's not merely about accumulating wealth, it's about understanding and managing our emotions effectively. Always remember, you have within you the power to create a fulfilling and joyful life. But what exactly is emotional intelligence, and why is it so powerful? Emotional intelligence, simply put, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as to empathize with and influence the emotions of others. It's a multi-dimensional concept that includes 4 key components: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Imagine Alexander the Great, one of history's most successful military commanders. His victories weren't just attributed to his strategic genius, but also his emotional intelligence. He knew how to inspire his men, empathize with their struggles, and manage his own emotions in the face of adversity. In other words, his emotional intelligence was as instrumental to his victories as his military expertise. As noted in Genesis chapter 41, verse 16, Joseph said, "I cannot do it, but God will give Pharaoh the answer," thereby showing his ability to appreciate his own emotions and those of others. Despite starting as a slave, his emotional intelligence, his ability to understand and manage his own emotions and those of others, played a significant role in his rise to becoming a ruler in Egypt. His story serves as a testament to the power of emotional intelligence in overcoming adversity and achieving success. Meanwhile, in the realm of philosophy, the Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius notably emphasized the importance of understanding and managing our own emotions. Reflecting his teachings, he once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His wisdom encapsulates the essence of emotional intelligence. Now let's talk about how emotional intelligence influences our decision-making. Emotional intelligence helps us to make balanced, informed decisions. It allows us to step back, assess our emotions and the emotions of others, and then make a decision that takes these factors into account. It's like having an internal compass that guides us towards the best possible outcome. Emotional intelligence also plays a crucial role in our relationships. It equips us with the ability to understand and respond to the emotions of others, fostering deeper, more meaningful connections. It's the glue that holds relationships together, whether in our personal lives or in the business world. Lastly, success in life is often tied to emotional intelligence. It's the tool that helps us navigate through life's ups and downs, the compass that guides us towards our goals, and the bridge that connects us with others. It's the secret ingredient that turns challenges into opportunities, conflicts into collaborations, and dreams into reality. Remember, emotional intelligence is not merely about understanding your own emotions, but also those of the people around you. Harnessing this powerful tool can lead to unprecedented success in life and finances. It is the secret ingredient that can make you the first millionaire in your family. So aspire, persist, and let the power of emotional intelligence guide you on your journey towards wealth and success. Now, you may ask, how can we use emotional intelligence to build wealth? Let's dive into practical steps you can take on this journey towards wealth. The first step is understanding your emotions, and no story paints this picture better than the biblical tale of the prodigal son. As Luke chapter 15, verses 17 to 18 recounts, when he came to his senses, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare? And here I am starving to death. I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you.'" He made hasty decisions based on his emotions, squandering his inheritance on a life of indulgence, and later deeply regretted his actions. Just think of emotions as your compass, guiding you through your decision-making journey. By tapping into our emotional responses, we are in a much better position to navigate our financial decisions, avoiding the pitfalls of the prodigal son. Remember, you hold the power to make smart decisions and manage your emotions effectively. It's all in your hands. Next, we need to manage our emotions. Emotions are powerful, but they shouldn't be in the driver's seat. They shouldn't be in control. As Seneca once wrote, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality, emphasizing the importance of managing emotions to make wise decisions. Similar to his teachings. Let's say you've had a challenging day and you're feeling down. You might be tempted to dive into retail therapy. But with emotional intelligence, you can recognize this impulse, take a deep breath, and choose to engage in a healthier coping strategy instead. You are stronger than your emotions, and you have the power to control them, not the other way around. Now let's talk about empathy. Empathy is a key component of emotional intelligence. It allows us to understand the perspectives of others, which is crucial in business relationships. Whether you're negotiating a deal, managing a team, or dealing with a difficult client, empathy can help you build stronger relationships and achieve better outcomes. Lastly, we need to use our emotional intelligence to stay motivated. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But by harnessing our emotional intelligence, we can keep our eyes on the prize, stay motivated, and keep pushing forward. Emotional intelligence also helps in maintaining a balanced life. Wealth isn't just about the number in your bank account. It's about living a fulfilled and content life, a sentiment that Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, would agree with, as he once said, "It is not the man who's too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." By understanding and managing our emotions, we can ensure that our pursuit of wealth doesn't come at the cost of our happiness. Remember, wealth building is not just about making smart financial decisions. It's also about managing your emotions effectively. Harness your emotional intelligence, and you'll be better equipped to navigate the journey to financial success. Remember, you have the power to shape your financial destiny. But emotional intelligence doesn't just help in building wealth. It also plays a crucial role in maintaining and growing it. Let's take a journey into the world of successful entrepreneurs. What's their secret? They know how to handle their emotions, and they understand the emotions of others. This is what we call emotional intelligence. Imagine you've just made your first million. The feeling is overwhelming, right? But now you're faced with new challenges. The pressure to maintain and grow your wealth can lead to stress, anxiety, and impulsive decision-making. This is where emotional intelligence comes into play. Emotional intelligence helps you manage these feelings. It allows you to maintain a level head, even in the face of stress. It helps you make sound decisions rather than reactive ones. Let's take a look at a real-life example. Consider the story of Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla. He's known for his emotional intelligence. When SpaceX's first 3 rocket launches failed, he didn't let disappointment or frustration get in the way. Instead, he used these emotions to fuel his determination. His 4th launch was successful, and SpaceX has been soaring ever since. As the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16, For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. Another key aspect of emotional intelligence is empathy. Empathy allows you to understand and respond to the needs of your team, your customers, and your market. This understanding can lead to innovative solutions and business growth. Take, for instance, the case of Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks. He empathized with his employees, offering them stock options and health insurance. This led to a loyal, motivated workforce, which contributed to the company's success. Well, emotional intelligence is about understanding and managing your emotions and empathizing with others. It's about staying calm under pressure, making rational decisions, and understanding the needs of your market. These skills not only help in building wealth, but also in maintaining and growing it. Emotional intelligence is not just a tool for wealth building. It's a lifelong skill that can help you maintain and grow your wealth. Now, what's next after learning the power of emotional intelligence in wealth building is stepping into your power and applying emotional intelligence in all facets of your life. You've heard it right. It's time for application. As the book of James so eloquently states, "But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves." Knowledge is only powerful when it's put to use, and emotional intelligence is no exception. Start your journey with self-awareness. Observe your emotions and reactions in different situations. Are you quick to anger, or do you tend to stay calm under pressure? Understanding your emotional reactions can give you valuable insights into how you handle stresses and challenges. Next, become the captain of your emotions, manage it. Just as Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "We cannot choose our external, but we can always choose how we respond to them." It's not about suppressing your feelings, but rather acknowledging them and then choosing an appropriate response. When you're faced with a decision, take a moment to reflect on your emotional state. Are you making a decision out of fear, anger, or frustration? Or are you calm, composed, and rational? Now, let's move on to empathy, a crucial aspect of emotional intelligence. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and seeing things from their perspective. This skill can be invaluable in building strong relationships, both in your personal life and in the business world. Jesus showed us the perfect example of empathy, as he consistently demonstrated empathy and understanding towards others. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, as stated in the book of Matthew. Lastly, hone your social skills. Emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding and managing your own emotions. It's also about interacting effectively with others. Emotional intelligence doesn't stop at understanding and managing your feelings. It extends to effective communication with others. Be it negotiating a business deal or resolving a conflict, solid social skills can tip the scales in your favor. But remember, like any skill, emotional intelligence takes time and practice to develop. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. You might not become an emotional intelligence guru overnight, but each step you take brings you closer to your goal. In the quest of wealth, let us remember that wealth is not just about money. It's about being emotionally wealthy. Wisdom is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with it. Start applying what you've learned today and watch as your life transforms for the better. Get started now. Comment like this: "I will prosper and my life will be better." Again, just comment like this: "I will prosper and my life will be better." Hey, I can't wait to see you wealthy, not just in money, but also emotionally. You got this.